Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. I'm Sean, and I am your host. Um, that was not creepy or anything. Uh, yeah, today has been full on. I when I was younger, because I'm still a young and virile young buck of a man. Um, uh, I used to spend, if I wasn't working, I was learning. I was voracious in my appetite to learn new things, particularly around technology. So I was constantly, if I wasn't at work doing stuff with technology, I was reading books about it, or I was playing in labs that we had built, or I was at, a customer site, or at work toying around with things. Like I was constantly engaged in some kind of a learning situation with technology. And then I don't know what happens, but you start to get to an age when let's say it's around 40, maybe a little bit older, where you kind of lose a little bit of interest in that. Not you don't lose interest in technology, but your desire to be this voracious learner of new things and idiosyncratic parts of technology, it just kind of declines. I can't really explain it. You just sort of, there's a level of curiosity that just doesn't exist anymore for some reason. So you kind of just find yourself learning things, understanding how they work. You contextualize them based on what you already know, and then you move on, right? And one of the parts about streaming and even gaming now to a lesser extent that I really enjoy is all the technical parts, right? Um, I enjoy I enjoy optimizing and playing with the technology to make it work better. I enjoy adding new pieces to the stream, to the gaming PC, whatever, to try and make the quality better or just improve things in general. And um yeah, it, but it's not the same as it used to be when I was young. When I was young, I would just basically um I'd you know, I'd spend every like I said, I'd spend every waking hour um doing stuff. And and now today, for example, uh today I edited a YouTube Shorts video and set up a TikTok account and published that video on TikTok as well as on YouTube. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You are, in fact, looking at the next TikTok megastar. I will be there dancing and lip syncing before you know it. Like it's gonna be sick. That'll never happen. Just let's not even pretend that's never gonna happen. You will never catch me on TikTok dancing. Like it's just not in my DNA. And um and certainly not dancing. But anyway, uh there's a lot to learn today because not only did I have to learn uh all that stuff. I mean, TikTok's not that hard. It's just a social media platform. You create an account, you figure out what people look for, you format your content the right way, you publish it, and you kind of done. So that's not hard. YouTube Shorts are a little different, not stupidly different, but it's just a slightly different concept. It's like creating a YouTube video but shorter. I guess that's probably one way to describe it. It's because it's literally what it is. And so that's not super challenging, But I'll tell you what was hard is the editing process. So the first thing you have to do is you have to change the perspective, right? So you have to go from your traditional, you know, landscape 16:9 to more of a portrait mode video, which is, 9:16. So you end up with, instead of 1920 by 1080, you end up with 1080 by 1920. And that sounds great until you try and stick a 16:9 video there. And now you've got effectively the black bars, the videos too doesn't fit, etc. And so I kind of mentioned it before on stream that I'm still trying to get comfortable with editing software. Like, it's not, DaVinci Resolve is not my jam. Let's just put it that way. And Premiere Pro, I swear to God, if whoever created that is some kind of sick masochist, they are just an evil individual. I can't think of any other way to describe that. The person who created Adobe Premiere Pro is genuinely evil. So, I got my clip into DaVinci and I figured out how to make my timeline the right perspective. Then I figured out how to, what I had to do is I was smart. I went back, I kind of made a mental note of something in a VOD that I wanted to make a short of. And so I took note of the times. And then I pulled the VOD off YouTube and I dumped it in, and then I had to kind of trim, 3-hour VOD. I really only wanted 30 seconds. So I had to trim that out. And then you have to zoom and scale and add text and do all these other things. And like I said, I'm not proficient at DaVinci. It's not my skill set. You need to learn that stuff, but it's not, I'm not intimidated by it because it's just software, right? I just, trying to think of a nice way to say it. I value my time more than what, so the amount of effort it takes to make DaVinci Resolve do what I want it to do. I value my time higher than that. And I don't value the output enough. And so that's a real problem. We'll come back to that in a second, but that is a real problem, right? But anyway, I sat down today, so I've sort of been following this principle over the last week or so of it's a productivity principle of doing one important thing a day. I've actually adopted a couple of different productivity principles in the last few weeks just to kind of get myself back on track with some things I want to get done. But the idea of one important thing a day is at the beginning of your day, you say, if I do nothing else today, it will be this one thing. And what you find is that one thing almost always gets done. And so for me today, the one important thing that I had to get done was I really wanted to get that YouTube short up. And then once the video was done, then it was like hop into Discord and pick Regina's brain for like 10 minutes about TikTok. Because I've kind of resisted TikTok to this point. And I kind of like, I don't know. It's not my taste. Like, the timeline is just a trash fire, let's be honest. It's a bunch of mediocre Australia, like, because I'm in Australia, right? So they sort of, they kind of regionalize it for you. So you get TikToks from people in your basic geography. So my TikTok feed is essentially a bunch of mediocre teenagers dancing badly with very little rhythm while lip syncing and gyrating their hips and ass. That's TikTok for me. And so it's kind of not really, it doesn't have a lot of appeal. And then I found a TikTok video, just scrolling, right? Just scrolling. I said to Regina, it was like a black hole for time. I suddenly lost 10 minutes that I'll never get back. But I was scrolling through, and there's a video of this young girl, and she's wearing a high school uniform. And it just kind of went, I recognize that. And then I looked in the back, and she's running through a school, like an outside of a school. And I went, I recognize that. And then I realized it's Zach's school. And so it was this young girl at Zach's high school. I think she's obviously like a year 11. I'm not sure why she's there because we're in lockdown. So obviously she just went to school to make a TikTok video. I'm not necessarily sure how that works, but okay. And so she just had some song playing over the top and was running around the school grounds like she was being chased in her school uniform for 30 or 45 seconds or something. And I just went, this is stupid. So I had to turn it off. And then I published my video. And as I said, I am now on the precipice of being a TikTok megastar. I think I'm at last check. Hold on. Let's do an update. Let's go to TikTok.com. At last check. Oh, hold on. I got a second like on my video. Let's go. What else? View the analytics. Yeah, let's have at that. It doesn't really say anything. Okay, that's not really useful for me. It says I don't have any video posts. I must have turned on the analytics after, or it hasn't updated yet or something. Holy shoot. I'm up to 65 views on my... That's crazy. I am genuinely, like, I have to stop this now. I am genuinely impressed. Because did I press the not interested button? Well, no, I was on yes. No, I didn't. I should have. You did explain that to me, but I'm old, and context button pushing is hard, and I'd rather just scroll off to make the noise stop. I will, though. I will start saying I'm not interested in stuff, because goddamn, it's all just teenagers dancing badly, and they're bad. Like, I'm not mucking around here, right? Like, I'm not I don't have a lot of rhythm. Like, I'm gonna be blunt. Like, I'm not a very... I have excellent hand-eye coordination. I have incredible balance. I've skated since I was 2. I could do everything. But yeah, these kids they are not specimens of the dancing scene, let's be honest. And the lip syncing is hot trash. It's hot garbage. So I you're right. I need to curate that crazy. Otherwise, yeah, it's I have a teenager. I find teenagers genuinely uninteresting, or young people in general, to be honest. I find young people relatively, not all. TikTok isn't content, it's the generation. Yeah. I can see. Yeah. Look, I think it's worth a shot to play with. Um, like shit, 65 views on a video that I had anticipated getting 10 views on. Like, I'm not kidding. I posted up there and I said to my wife, if I get 10 views of this, I'd be shocked. And she's like, it hardly seems worth doing. I'm like, I know, but I'm going to try because it's not a huge amount of work. And old mate Regina gave me the name of another tool that's made by the people who make Streamlabs. Yeah, Regina's fire. W's in the chat for Regina, by the way. After my sister caught TikTok, she became a degenerate and became insane. Your sister is a degenerate? What does that mean? Yeah, W's for Regina. What is it? What do you mean when you say that your sister's a degenerate? I need to understand this now, Tony. Cause that's a big call, bro. Like calling somebody a degenerate. Jimin is on TikTok, so TikTok is okay. I still need to buy the old Jimin pop figure at some point. She is mental in the first place. I know you're not serious. But degenerate's a big call. It's a big call. That's a tough one. Okay. Hurry back. We'll miss you. I'm in a cheeky mood. But yeah, no. So I said to my wife, like, I'm probably not going to get 10 views on this. And then maybe if I can get like 1 or 2 people who follow this stuff, and then, I'll do another one in a couple of days or something. And then, you just go from there. And then slowly over time, you might get whatever, some people watching stuff. And I don't care. I just want them to go to YouTube. That's basically all I want from them. Although I did joke with Regina and my wife. I said, I'm going to be a TikTok megastar. I can smell the brand deals already coming in. Could you imagine? And so, and then probably about an hour ago, I looked at it and it had 20 views. And I was like, shit, that's again more than I thought. And then I was just mucking around and thought, well, maybe I'll have like 21 views or something. Or I had 19 and I thought, oh, maybe I'll crack that big 20 mark. And then I just looked at it and it was 65. I was like, wow. People obviously have more time on their hands than I had assumed. But anyway, who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and there'll be 100 people who have looked at it. That'd be pretty sick. So what are you saying here? My brother's the only normal human being in the house. Everyone else is not the same. So, you're saying your parents are a little bit different as well? Is that the deal? Like, your sister's a bit different, but I imagine then your parents are as well? Well, there you go. Okay. I think we have a different opinion on what degeneracy is. So, you create the most problems. I think what you constitute as a problem and what I constitute as a problem are probably different things. Because where I grew up, when somebody was a problem, it possibly involved jail time. But almost certainly involved a form of criminal activity. So that's where I'm from. When somebody's like a problem in the house and is a degenerate, basically the police are at the door. Basically. In your house, your sister's a degenerate because she watches TikTok. Did your sister post on TikTok or just watch TikTok? See, I'm now curious. Was she a creator or was she just a consumer? Because there's a big difference there, right? It's a big difference. Oh, she was just watching it. Okay. I didn't partake in any criminal activity. I was afraid of my parents. I had a very healthy fear and respect for my parents, particularly my mother. So that keeps you on the straight and narrow. When you're afraid of what your mother might do, put it this way, if you're more afraid of what your mother will do to you than what the police could ever do to you, then you tend to stay straight and fly right. On the other hand, I have friends who are not like that. I want to see if I can find this thing. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. I have to be careful and make sure I don't name somebody. Oh, okay. He's in there. Okay. All right. This is, get out of there, you. So this is where I grew up. So, Clover Hill Road is pretty close to where I grew up. It's in Park Lawn Berry Road. So let's get a map of Toronto. Google Maps. Okay. There we go. Okay. So here, right there where my mouse is. Hold on a sec. Right there where my mouse is on the screen. That was my bedroom. Hey Marco, how are you, buddy? Oh, I just had stream just crashed. It was just crazy. So this is where my bedroom was for my whole life. My mother lived in this apartment for 40 how long? So she died 2 years ago. She lived there for 41 years. Okay. So I grew up in this apartment building right here. And my bedroom, 5th floor. We could probably actually, if we can get to Street View. Can we get to Street View? Where's Street View? Come on, man. How do I get to Street View? Yeah, that's okay. We know where that is now. Is there any way to do that? No. So anyway, this was where I grew up. Okay. And so then over here, right? Remember this apartment. It's a dude who I grew up with named Danny. And Danny's parents lived in this apartment building. And let's see if I can get a better Google Maps. Let's see if I can get proper Google Maps. 70 Clover Hill Road. That'll probably do. Okay, so you can slide over there. Oh, good. We can get Street View. So let's drop this little man over here. Okay, there we go. So this right here, this was my bedroom growing up. Literally, this right here was my bedroom. from the age of, I think, 3 till I left home when I was 18. If I would ever go back to Toronto, this was my room. Sometimes, my mom would, when I would come visit, would swap rooms. So this room had a single and this room had a double. This was her room. So she'd have a double. Or my dad had a double. And she would swap it out. But anyway, this was it right here. Okay. Wow. That's kind of weird. So over here, see that sign? Okay. I would stand back here at this wall. And every day I would shoot hockey pucks at that sign. You see all those marks on it there? I did that when I was a kid. So that sign's still there. I would blast pucks at that thing for hours every single day. And that sign, I wrecked that sign. And so let's get off street view. How do we do that? Okay. So old mate. So in this area, we used to refer to this as, this is in Canada. This is in Toronto. And we used to refer to this area here. If you lived anywhere in sort of Hill Heights, we would allow you into Kings Point, but generally speaking, this was kind of the boundary. Park Lawn, and then kind of Kinsdale, and then up around Stephen Drive. So if you were in this block, you were from what we referred to as the hood. Okay? This was the hood. And we would pretty much just all hang out here all the time in the park. We used to refer to this as Banana Park because it used to have a banana slide when we were kids. But then they took it out because some idiot fell off it and bumped their head or something when we were small. And they took it out and replaced it. And then effectively over the years, they've just made it more and more safe by planting trees and shit in there so that kids couldn't play in it. You know, that's what happens. You get idiots in charge. But heaps and heaps of people who grew up in the hood, their parents would have like an apartment in one of the buildings. And then when they would become adults, their parents would kind of move out to cheaper accommodation somewhere else or different accommodation, and they would take their parents' apartment. So I could go back to the hood today, and I'm literally saying I could go back there today, and within 10 minutes, bump into somebody I knew growing up, right? Within 10 minutes, no questions asked. I'd run into somebody who I knew when I was a kid. And I could literally on this map show you places where people live to this day who their parents lived in the same place, right? So, very close-knit community though. If you lived in these blocks, you were safe within these blocks. If you lived like over here and came in here, or up in these nice houses up in here, you weren't as safe. Now, the thing to remember is all of these apartments in here, and these are all apartments, right? There's no houses here. These are some townhouses they just built, but they just gentrified a shithole, basically. So everybody who lived in here had rent control. This was all rent control apartment. And so the reason why people never leave is because they have rent control. So when my mom passed away 2 years ago, her rent a month was $1,100 Canadian a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. Now, I'll zoom out a bit. Okay. Right here, like, this is downtown Toronto. Like, this is, the Eaton Center. The CN Tower is down here. So you could see that's pretty close. Toronto's a big place, so scale is a bit funky, but basically we lived in the city on the edge, right? Because you get out here, you get into the suburbs at this point. You start getting out to Alderwood. Like I went to school out here. If you think about that, right? Like, this is funny. So basically this area in here is Mimico, right? And it's kind of a rough part of the city. But if you think about it, okay, here's kind of where I grew up. And over here is downtown Toronto. So you can see that distance, right? I ended up going to high school over here, right? Like, where's Valermo? So that's Connorvale. There's Baseball Diamond. And there's Father Redmond Way. So I went to Father John Redmond High School. They basically torched my high school and turned it into a block of houses and condos, and named the goddamn street after the priest who the school was named after, and got rid of the school. Okay, but anyway, that's a different problem. So I went to school over there, and you could see the kind of distances we're talking about, right? Like, it's not that far from, like, it's almost equidistant to the city. And so for me to get to school from here, it was between 45 minutes and an hour each way on public transport every day, twice a day, because they didn't give a shit about us. We were just hood rats. So it didn't matter. Now, subsequently, over here, Bishop Allen Academy opened up. I was born in a slightly more inner city part of Toronto. And we moved out here when I was 3. But yeah, they built Bishop Allen Academy. Well, they took it over after I started high school, and that became the Catholic high school for the area. So they did put one near us, but when we were growing up, man, we had to hike it. They didn't give a shit about us. The Catholic Church had another school over here, Michael Power St. George, and they sold it. The nuns who owned it sold the school. they did property development on it because the nuns were hardcore like that. So anyway, I got a little bit lost. So you can see, right? I grew up here. I had all my friends in here. Now, this is important. This comes back to Jason's, what do you mean by criminal activity? So I grew up with a guy named Danny Dubicic, and actually his brother and I were good mates. Danny lived in his mom's apartment. Danny, just before Christmas, was busted with over 180 kilos of drugs and guns. 106 kilos of cocaine, 60 kilos of meth, 5 kilos of fentanyl, 9 kilos of MDMA, so ecstasy, 65 firearms, including 75 handguns and 8 long guns. There were 15,000 rounds of ammunition in his house, his apartment. I think he also had $1 million or something in cash. I think. Okay, I think he had that. I can't quite remember. Now, let me explain to you. $18 million could probably buy the whole block. Like all 4 of those apartment buildings, you could probably buy for $18 million. Okay. You could certainly, for $18 million, buy the building I grew up in, 100%. And that was one of the bigger buildings in the area. Like $18 million in the confines of the hood, that buys you a lot of property. Like it's a big set of dollars. And this dude had that in drugs in his house. So this is the other crazy part. So that's terrible. But so I grew up in the hood, and they used to make us take a bus all the way over, not out that far. Where did they make us take the bus to? Alderwood. Far out, man. I lost it. Over here. They used to make us come out here, right? All the way out here. Now, just nobody, you guys don't know Toronto. This area, Alderwood and even parts of Long Branch and New Toronto, even some of the lakeshore parts, these were people who were upper middle class. They were not hood rats like us. Okay? These were people whose parents bought them cars when they turned 16 as gifts. We were the people who washed their cars if we were lucky enough to have a job. And so they used to bus us into the school where these people lived, basically. And when I say bus us, they made us take and pay for our own goddamn buses because that's just how the system worked. And so you have all these nice kids, a lot of Italians, good families. And in my peaceful little school that used to be here and isn't here anymore, one day I was in year 11. So I was in grade 11. And all of a sudden, over the announcement system, we heard from the principal, everyone stay in their seat and put their head on the desk. That's an unusual request at a reasonably upper middle class or middle class high school, Catholic high school. And everybody's kind of like, huh? And then all you hear is yells of police, police, stay in your classrooms. And the police started snapping lockers open with bolt cutters. And they pulled out about 17 different firearms. Now, that's unusual. And so what was happening was the hood rats over here, some of them realized that in this part of the wood, there were pawn shops. This is Canada, not America. There were pawn shops. And some of the people in these areas were like pawning guns. And so the hood rats started breaking into the pawn shops and stealing the weapons. And then started fencing the weapons out of their high school lockers. So in this nice, reasonably established suburb of Toronto, where the houses are worth millions of dollars now, you had these rats coming in and selling guns out of their high school. And so then what happened is so there's funny stories all around this crazy story. But then when we would play like sports at other schools, so if we would play volleyball or basketball or whatever intramural sports with other schools, the other schools would make us go through metal detectors. And we didn't have metal detectors at our school. But all these other schools started having them for when we went there. And so one day I was in Sydney and I had a meeting with Dell. And one of the guys who turns up at the meeting is a dude I grew up with, which is just random coincidence, just complete happenstance. I'm like, Tom. He's like, whoa. So we start talking and stuff. And he went to a different high school. He went to a public high school, Etobicoke Collegiate. And we went there one time. Well, we would play basketball and stuff against those guys. And he played ball. And he said to one of the people the people in this meeting, he said, we grew up in the same area, but not really the same area. And they're like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, where he grew up was not as nice as where I grew up. And he told the story of how when we would go to their school for sports, our teams would have to go through metal detectors. So yeah. So when you say, or when I say, where I grew up, if you were a degenerate and it generally involved the police, this is what degeneracy looks like where I come from. You get busted with 100 kilos of cocaine, 60 kilos of meth, and, you know, firearms. That's what, you know. And so this isn't like a year ago, right? This is not even a year ago. And these people never leave the hood. They stay there all the time. It's wild. It's wild. So yeah, and there's lots more stories like that, right? I had a friend I grew up with who he died tragically. I shouldn't laugh. It's really awful to laugh, but he died tragically. He was an installer for the telephone company. And he was down in a tunnel, like what do they call them? Like you know how you have the manhole covers and you can kind of duck down? Well, it's not all sewers down there. Some of them are like raceways for cable and infrastructure, right? And so he used to have to kind of crawl down there occasionally and do some work around the telephone cabling and the cable, because we all had cable TV in Canada. We always had it, and so, but it all had to be maintained and that. And so that's what he did. It was an honest job, right? So he went down into this tunnel, and I guess, I'm not sure what happened, but he decided to light up a joint while he was working in the tunnel. And there was a bunch of, I guess, swamp gas, for lack of a better term. And when he sparked the lighter, up it went. He didn't make it, is probably the nicest way to describe it. I shouldn't laugh. It's not fun. It's not funny. And my mom called me and she said, "Do you remember?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "He died." I'm like, "Seriously? How did he die?" He was, you know, and she told me the story. And I'm like, I said to my mom, I'm like, "Are you fucking with me here?" And she's like, language shown. And I'm like, "Sorry, are you messing around with me?" And she's like, "No, this is true." And then she pointed me to the news article online. And it was true. He blew himself up with a joint in a tunnel with swamp gas. And they said he was lucky. No, he was lucky. It was lucky that he had taken the cover off and had been down there for a bit, so some of the gas had escaped. Because if he'd gone down there and, you know, pulled the cover back on and then sparked up a joint, he might have blown up part of the block that it was on. And it's like, they wrote this in a newspaper, right? Like Toronto Star. This is not an insignificant newspaper. This is one of the largest newspapers in the world. They wrote this. If he had gone back down the hole and pulled the cover over and done it with the cover, he might have blown up the block. The fuck is the dude going down in a hole, covering himself up, smoking a joint for? He was down in a hole, probably rats and all kinds of other crazy going on down there. He's thinking, what has my life become? I'm in a hole underneath somebody's house trying to make sure their phone works. He gets out a joint and decides to kind of maybe relax a bit. I don't judge people. It's not my place, but I kind of understand the thought process behind it. So anyway, that's how he died. So, so my view of degeneracy is maybe, Tony, a little bit different from yours. Where I grew up, those people in Bankstown get their ass whipped. Like, I'm gonna be honest, those people wouldn't have survived where I grew up. They act tough, and they hunt young women. They wouldn't have survived where I came from. Most of these people who are tough today are tough because everybody's soft. They're not tough. So Danny Dubicic. His brother's a good bloke. I saw that news article come out, and we have a Hood Rat Facebook group. Somebody said, "Hey man, did you hear everybody here? Danny got done." And I pinged his brother on WhatsApp and went, "Yo man, that's tough news. And I said, "Is your mom okay?" And he's like, "Oh, she's pissed off. She's gonna have to pay her own rent now." So what was happening was old mate was using his mom's apartment to store tens of millions of dollars of drugs and guns, and in exchange for that, he was paying her rent. Can't make this shit up. And his mom's wasn't mad that her son was doing this, or that even he got caught. Mom's was upset that she'd have to pay her own rent now. Oh dear. We live in. So yeah. So when I say I grew up in a place that was maybe a little bit different, it's a little bit different. It is nice though. Like if you drove through there, I probably should have showed. Like if you'd have driven around there, you'd think, man, this is like sort of an inner city meets suburbia. And like, what would, let's have a think. Real estate. Let's Prince Edward Drive, Etobicoke. Let's see if we can find up some houses over there. 417 Prince Edward Drive North. That might be a bit expensive. That's on the wrong side of the tracks. Okay. How much is that? Yeah, so like, oh, that's a pretty shitty place actually. Yeah. So the average property price in that area, when you get outside of the hood, you get up closer to parts like normal world, the houses are actually get pretty expensive because they're big, right? They're massive front yard, massive backyard, giant trees in the yards, double garages and all that stuff. And we just kind of lived in cubes on top of each other, like peasants. And yeah. It definitely makes you different, makes you tough. So I'm not sure. Oh, we started talking about this because Tony said his sister was a degenerate. And I'm sure she's not. I'm sure she's perfectly pleasant in her. Tony, I don't believe your mom, being the Asian tiger mom that she is, would allow your sister to be out of line. Your sister has the responsibility in future of caring for and maintaining your parents when they are older. That's her job, because that's how Asian families work. So there's no way your mom would risk that and risk her future. And I mean hers, not your sister. Would risk your future, her future, and let your sister be a degenerate. I just simply refuse to believe that. I know enough about Asian families to know that your mom is probably quite heavy-handed with your sister, because your mom looks at her and says, "You're my retirement, so you better not screw this up." Am I right or am I right? I'm probably pretty right. Whereas Tony and his brother, they will be encouraged to go make grandchildren. And the sister, your job is to look after your parents. That's her job. Yes, Tony, is that correct? Yes, I'm sure it's correct. Oh dear. What else going on? Just try to think. Not much. Just had a busy day. Busy learning. Anyway, we are where we are. So you know what time it is? I think it's time to play some video games. That's what time it is. Oh, and of course, Warzone is updating. Is this game never not updating? Far out, man. It's constantly updating. I'm sure this was just a bug fix, but far out. All right. Let's go. Let's launch. I'm still... yawn. I'm still debating whether I'm going to grab the 5900X or the 5950. I'm still debating. My CPU is apparently running at 96% right now. That's an interesting number. Let's have a look and see why. Holy moly. Okay. Oh, it's gone back down to normal. Wow. That's a big yikes. Oh, of course, it got an update, so it needs to restart. I've never seen a game like this before, where you start it, it says I need an update. It downloads the update, it installs the update, and then it starts, and it loads, and it says, "Oh, I've been updated. You need to restart me." It's like, why? Well, why? I don't understand. I just need to check something. Players. Did that get changed? It looks like it did. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, it's all good. Somebody said that I should delete my advanced options file and let it recreate itself. And yeah, I've heard this a couple times now, that people are, like yesterday night was shithouse. I was getting terrible performance. So I don't know what was going on. I think, I don't know what it is. I think in Warzone. Oh, hello, Jason. You've joined my party already. You're keen. Hold on. I'm going to join your Discord. There we go. Yo.
Yo.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll load us in a sec.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So somebody had a good explanation for it yesterday. They were sitting there saying that, basically every update they add content, and so the number of objects in the object models get more and more complicated, which is why there's more and more frame loss. And that does make sense, and it also makes sense. It also makes sense that why they started taking stuff out in towards the end of the original Verdansk map. Like they took out all the trains and stuff because there were just too many things going on, and then and so now they every season update they just seem to add more, and your frames drop and drop and drop. The game doesn't get less optimized. It's just they just add more shit, and so it becomes harder to render. But that doesn't explain why Modern Warfare was trash yesterday. So hopefully it was just my PC was playing up. But anyway. Tony says that he saw you playing Jason yesterday or this morning and was too shy to join you.
Yeah, no, I was AFK at the time, and when and then afterwards, yeah, I sort of realised.
Yeah. No, fair enough. Oh, okay. So I've decided to do the AUG, it would seem. Well, that's brave. All right. Let's hit some shipment extended. All right, we got performance mode. It's all happening. What have the games been like today?
Up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last couple of ones were a little bit sweaty, but
up and down like a $5 hooker's panties.
like that.
Yeah. You can see I'm not worried about Twitch TOS. That's not my concern on YouTube.
Fair enough.
You seen searching for match 122 millisecond ping. Have you seen old mate G-Man today? I haven't seen him around much lately.
Nah. Nah.
He's gone.
I think he's been feeling a bit under the weather lately. The last couple of 2 or 3 days.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. Shaded. Yeah, he's got the coof. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Young, healthy, virile, charismatic, attractive young man like that, he'll pull through with flying colors.
Yeah. Look at the amount of console players with Cronuses we've got.
Yeah. Yep. Next weekend we get to play Vanguard.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. That's a tease for a week. And then we have to have another month and a half where we just play this, basically. Okay, so
the beta's only live for a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the betas are usually only a week.
Weird.
Hey, my friend, I'm gonna spray paint you. Oh, that's you.
Team deathmatch. Here they come.
Yep. I'll see you coming a mile away.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am dying every time I move. I'm dead. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. At least I got 1 kill. Wow. Whoa, dude's hiding. Wow. My aim is bad. His is really good. Oh, I said my aim is off, and that dude's was really good.
Gotcha.
That guy feet high there is he's got some very exceptional headshot aim. Yeah, this guy's got very good aim.
Yeah.
Yeah. He never. He.
It may be assisted.
I think there's definitely some assistance happening. There's a guy laying in the back container.
Care package inbound.
All right. Oh, that's you. You're on my team. What happened?
No idea.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. No, his aim is quite good. Wow. Wow.
Do team it in the container.
Okay.
One on top of it too.
Friendly vehicle on station for overwatch.
What?
Danielle vehicle.
Oh. Wow. That dude, Randy, whatever his name is, that guy broke my camera 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, my camera couldn't keep up to his movement.
Did a Joe on the
Oh, yeah. I don't even know where they are half the time. That guy. Holy shit. Oh.
Allied UAV overhead.
Yeah. He dropped a cruise missile on me.
I don't want to do that.
Well, they're all in the corner down by the 4 barrels.
Increase the lead.
Yeah, that guy Randy Marsh has very good. His movement is really good, or he's just gonna break his controller. Like he's like working the sticks so hard, he's gonna destroy the thing. And there's this guy in the mill sim. He just runs. He doesn't do any. It's like he's not even shooting. What is that guy doing?
No idea.
Wow, that was so. That guy Death by Noob was totally cheating though with his 2.67. And
Sure.
100%.
Did you not see my flying motorbike?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And your Superman lunges.
Yeah, that was wicked, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've seen that a couple times. I saw Huskers do that one time when I was live as well. He did this Superman lunge. It was pretty freaky.
Yeah, just a little.
I see Huskers and his girlfriend and Nick Merckx are at it again.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's like, what are you doing? Oh, we got old mate Aquathick back. Hopefully he stays on our team. Oh, he's left. Disappointing. Team deathmatch. Okay, so basically, this 3-man stack with Mr. Potato Head, Slinky Dog, and Buzz Lightyear. So the Disney
squad.
Yeah, the Disney crew. They're gonna have riot shields almost certainly, and gonna stand in a container with the flag, touching each other inappropriately.
And they'll all have pedo skins.
Yeah, well, we can only hope on that front, because why not? Oh, come into my container, please. I have something to show you.
Oh, that's just sick. That you deserve to be spray painted.
Oh.
Deathmatch.
Oh, I went to go get that other guy. Oh, I got shot. I just wanted to spray that strange. Hey, stranger, let me spray you. So the wow, there's a bunch of Kiwis in this game, and they're all just kind of ratting out in places. Because we've got Witchy Kiwi, somebody with NZL in their name. So I'm gonna. Oh, wow. Oh, they're sliding around with fire shotguns and. What happened? Oh no, I've grabbed somebody else's idiot weapon. Far out, man.
The hell lobby have you got us into?
I don't know, but every single one who's playing this game, this guy goes to something or other. There's something not right about how way he's playing generally. Holy shit. When will this be over? Oh my god, this is just madness.
These guys with this bloody counter UAVs.
Yeah. And there's that fucking Kiwi dude standing in the middle container with a fire shotgun and a trophy. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay, you're getting the fire shotgun back, bro.
Yeah.
Enemy counter UAV. Lost radar.
Yeah, this guy Gosu, there's something not quite right there.
Isn't that something not quite right with this whole bloody server? Yeah. There's typically bullshit going on in here.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah, there's something not quite cool.
Yeah, that's he guy.
Yeah, that's right.
He's definitely full of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a Cronus. You can tell by
I think there's more than one in here.
yeah. The ZZ is also as well. Yeah. And then there's this fucker with the fire shotgun. Uh-huh. Where is he? Oh, so some idiot has dropped white phosphorus as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, this Gosu guy is cheating his ass off. And so is ZZ as well. I don't even know how many times I've died now.
Oh yeah.
It's just... So that CZ guy, he has either a Zim or a Cronus. He's got the hyper movement on. You can actually tell. Yeah, this Gohu guy so far has 108 kills.
He's a hacking piece of crap, mate.
And his buddy has 92.
Wait for the death comms.
I don't have it on.
Oh, I have just for this one.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at the lock on.
Wow. Lovely hacks. Hope you paid heaps for them.
I'll just have to.
Yep.
What did he say? No, he.
Oh, just abuse, as you can
Yeah.
imagine.
Okay, so we'll report them both.
Mm-hmm. And block them.
Well, he was just cheating, right, Tony? Like that's the problem. Is he? Yeah, he. You could see when he would slide and he'd just lock from one target to the next instantly, and there was never any like. He would never overshoot. That's kind of the one trait you can tell when somebody's got some kind of assisted aim, either with Cronus or, and that ZZ person had, I think they had the Zim, because the Zim has a macro that gives you sort of like a quick slide, and you could see that guy could slide sideways and stuff.
Kill the enemy. Collect their tags. Damn, not me. Taking the lead. Got him. You good?
I ran out of bullets.
This lobby straight away got a massively different feel.
Yeah. Like there's nobody acting weird.
Nope.
Oh, I ran out of bullets. What's the deal with counter UAVs all of a sudden? They just keep turning up in every game.
I think they're just more annoyance than anything else. Messes with people's OCD.
I had a VTOL and I had a Wheelson and I just got to use the Wheelson for a second and now I'm cheating. Now I'm the person who's going to be called the cheater.
Well, I'm not surprised with that Cronus on your mouse.
I know. It's I've got Zim plugged into the PC. But
What the hell is Zim?
Zim. It's a similar thing. It lets you use a mouse and a keyboard on a console, but
Yeah.
it can also but you have to plug it into your controller, so you can also basically use the controller with it, and that you can run like code on it. So it's basically like a microcontroller.
Gotcha.
Somebody from our blacklist has joined the game.
Oh, yeah, back us out.
All right.
Oh, what happened here?
I don't know. I backed us out.
Okay, weird.
Why?
Went all the way back to the loading screen for some reason.
You're still in my party here? Are you still?
Yeah, I think so. It's looking for a match. Yeah. All looks good.
Yeah. Oh, that was a better match. I would prefer they all be like that.
Yeah.
Although grind is a bit short. Oh, we've got a 3 stack. Dickie's huge. I'm 100% guessing that's not true. I'm willing to bet a cold soft drink that his player
Coke, mate. Pint of Coke.
yeah his player name is an overcompensation. Oh my guy, you're getting it. Come on, game, let me do this.
Domination. Capture and hold objectives.
Oh, yeah. You got found.
Oh, I should have reloaded. They were all lined up for me. Oh, they're all on C. Now, oh, they have snipers. You don't. Are they on C? There's a dude laying on B. He's with a riot shield. Uh-huh. Okay.
Taking Charlie. Losing Alpha. Your team is Bravo.
Oh, you spawned right behind me, you rat.
Losing A.
So there's a guy on A in the corner. There's a guy in the middle container on the... Oh.
Enemy has Bravo. Enemy at the double.
Okay. Oh, dude, why are you camping that spot?
Securing Alpha. We're taking Alpha. We have two. Retake those objectives.
I should have had streaks there. Fucking guy is laying on the ground.
Securing Alpha. You're needed at sea. Securing B. Securing Alpha. You're needed at sea. Holding Alpha. Securing B. Enemy has Charlie. Enemy personnel.
Oh, that was just...
You're at A,
Yeah,
sitting in the barrel,
yeah.
drinking beers.
I've killed most of them. What? I've been close to kill streaks now on multiple occasions and just missed out because... Oh. That guy with the sniper. Oh, there's always one of these guys with that 6 clan tag who's laying down somewhere.
Maybe they must have been prostituting a former wife or something.
They spend a lot of time in their ass. Or on their stomachs, I guess. Oh, far out. I gotta hit some shots there. They're all at A. They were at A. I don't know where. They're all hiding in the middle container. Like all of them. Fucking hell. Just crouch walking idiots. You're just blindly throwing stuff now.
Retake. Assist your team at Charlie.
Always stepping in. That should be my SMGs. Platinum. Yep.
You're full of shit, bro. Can smell you. Far out. I've been off one-off kill streaks the whole game,
Yep.
and I just kept missing out on the kill streaks.
Well, that just that just finished my LMGs to platinum anyway.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
Although I'll work on the brewer now.
Yeah.
It'd be rude not to.
Oh, of course it would. What's wrong with Amazon support, Regina? When you say they're slow, what are they not doing for you? I've had a package I've been waiting for now it was supposed to have been delivered a week ago, and Australia Post can't find it. Oh, what a charming name that guy has. Your Nan's Ashes. What a charming young man he probably is. Oh, Smoke Your Nan's Ashes. Oh, even better. It's what a nice young man.
Reckon.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he's a pleasure to have at your house for dinner. Amazon support is so slow. Gina doesn't like Jeff Bezos' company.
Uh-oh.
He's now tracking her. He's sending out Mexican hit squad to find her, and she will pay for her insolence. All right.
Oh, well, good luck to Jeff on that one.
Yeah, I agree. Let's spray paint some people. Okay. Oh, look, he's... All right, you're very pink.
So are you.
Excellent. Wow. That was a very scrambled start to the game. People were spawning everywhere. Holy crow. What? They're all over there.
Holy shit. They all rushed me at once.
Yeah, they're Oh, I got a Wheelson. I almost had a VTOL. I don't know what gun that is, but it's pretty terrible. Okay. I have to use my Wheelson or I'm not going to get to. All right, there we go. What's going on? Oh no, I've picked up an LMG. This will be horrific. Where are they? Oh, you were camping the corner, mate. I see. Okay. Wait, what? No shot, bro. No shot, bucko. You ordered a small induction stove to try it. Things are getting crazy and gas is super, so I wanted my mom to try it, but they lost the package. Ah. Fair enough. Well, not really. That's shit, but I now understand the context. How am I going with this AUG? Okay, I guess. Jesus. It seems like this build sort of works.
With the org?
Yeah,
What do you run?
I don't know. I just grabbed a blueprint that I had. It's a 407 millimeter extended barrel, a GI mini reflex, a commando grip, the 30 round NATO mag, and it's running sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah, the 5.56 rounds hit a bit harder, eh?
Well, yeah, it's the only ones I have up, so they seem to be working fine. I could, well, we'll just run it like this. Get the Flying Dutchman. Wrong AUG. That's the that's the Cold War version.
I had a look at that today.
It is pretty funny, hey?
Yeah, it's quite cool.
And there's another one with like wings or something as well. There's a gun that has like, it's like a dragon with wings or something.
Yeah, that's a yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
It's kind of
and they flap.
Yeah. It's kind of an intense.
Oh, you're gonna be pink now, boy.
So are you? Oh, I wanted to get that guy. I'm so interested in making you pink. I'm forgetting the other people exist. Oh.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh. Well, this is slightly different than the last few lobbies, that's for sure. Oh. I'll be like to just get one kill. Oh my god. At least I got one kill. This guy, Turkish Delight or whatever, in those fucking gas grenades, I swear to God, I'm gonna shove one up his sphincter. Oh, this is not. I'm just getting shot everywhere. Holy shit. What? What did he hit me with? I think I'm 1 in 10 at the moment. I'm not having a good game. Yeah, this guy in the gas grenades, he's cheating. So he sees you, he doesn't even see you coming, and all of a sudden he's hitting you with gas grenades. Like, yeah, he's cheating. Like 100%. What is going on? Yeah. I'm thinking I might back out. That guy is 100% cheating. Yeah.
Get ready. We're about to move. Precision airstrike. Get down.
Yeah, this Turkish Delight guy, he's kind of just, he's cheating, but he's trolling you while he's doing it. He's hitting you with gas grenades. So the gas grenade kills you when it hits you. I think his buddy Zab USA is probably also using the things. Yeah, Turkish Delight's 100% cheat. He's got wall hacks. Yeah, he's and Zabuza is also probably doing the thing. This is rough, man. Now he's got one of those arrows, the crossbows. So he's just, it's very likely he's got like a TikTok or something account and he's just trolling with cheats for views. He's just hit me with an arrow. Fucking cheater. So now he's got an RPG. So now he's just fucking around. So guarantee you, that guy will have a TikTok account and just be a troll.
Shoot him in the face.
See, that's the guy throwing the gas grenades. He started the match by throwing gas grenades at you to kill you.
Yeah.
And then he got out the crossbow and then he switched to the RPG. So he's just trolling. He's probably recording it. Far out, man. I did a search today when I was looking. Hold on, when I was looking for hashtags for TikTok, and most of the people who had like Modern Warfare, or not most, but a lot of the people who had Modern Warfare hashtags, they were openly using hacks and trolling. And you're not trolling, you're an idiot. You're a cheating ass clown. you're ruining the game for normal people.
Yeah.
It's just incredibly frustrating that they think that's funny. And more to the point, that they get views on TikTok that's actually the problem.
Yeah.
So we've had somebody join. Yeah, somebody joined from the block list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I might back out for one game,
Sure.
and I'll be back very shortly.
Sure.
That way you can carry on without
No problem.
stopping the gameplay. All good. Won't be long.
Yeah. One thing I need to get, I think, is I might get a fan in here. It's getting a bit hot. I have an air conditioner for this room, but it's pretty loud and it sits right behind me. So I'm not sure if I'll run it. The Go XLR will probably actually filter that noise out, but it's we're having a hot weekend here in Sydney, so yeah. Let's see something. Oh, interesting. Mr. Yippee-ki-yay. There you go. ADS is a bit slow on this. I might, although I like sleight of hand because it does help me reload a little bit quicker. But I could probably use a little bit faster ADS time.
Securing B. Securing B. Securing Alpha. Enemies taking Bravo. We're on Alpha. Stand by.
Bugger. Where? Oh, I didn't even see that person.
Securing Bravo. Securing Alpha. We're taking Alpha. Allied securing C. Charlie secure. Bravo, stand by. Securing Alpha. Enemy on the team at C.
Oh, I didn't even see you there.
Losing B.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, so that dude's in the container. Come on, man. How? I ran out of bullets. You're not really a samurai, you're just a dude standing in a corner who's afraid to play the video game. You guys are kind of afraid of the... all that jumping around, bro. Holy crow. They were all just lined up there. Look at them all. Oh, you're all back there, yeah? Oh, I'm horny to kill you guys. So lovely killing them all. How did he kill me? He was a mile away. Are you up there, my friend? Look at you. Wow. That was full on. Oh, wow. Okay. That guy could play a little bit. I haven't been checking what my frame rate is. I should probably have a look.
About 110, 115.
Really? That's pretty low. I'm usually at about 170. They've done something, because it's quite weird. You gonna join up?
Yep. When you're joinable. There we go.
This most recent Season 5 Reloaded has done something to the Modern Warfare engine. Because I've dropped a ton of frames for some reason. Can't work it out.
Yeah. I don't know what mine's doing. I'll have to have a look.
Because even before, when I was streaming and playing, I was getting 150, 160, and now it just seems a little bit lower. So I don't know, something weird going on. Where is the task manager? I might just leave that run there in the background and just occasionally peek over at it and have a look and see what's going on.
We've got full cream milk and large fries.
Nice. On team feta. Oh, he's got tarama salad. Nice. We have all the winners in this game.
No, I'm peaked at 170 there by the looks. What am I running at?
Yeah, see, I'm getting 100. So my GPU.
Yeah, no, my frames are down too, actually.
Okay, no offense, but I feel better about that. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I should pay attention to the screen. Where did that guy go? He just pulled a Houdini. Far out. I think the... Are there any other players in this game? You're dead.
Are you running the toxic load?
Yeah, well, I got a fire shotgun.
Close enough. Two coming.
Oh. Get out of the way, man. Oh. Full cream milk just hides. That's funny. It's just full cream milk's just hiding in the corner.
That's what they're doing. What it does in chocolate.
They're not even playing. I don't know what they're playing because they're not playing for the objective. Fuck. Oh, Pee-wee burrito. Oh. Okay. I have to go kill this guy because that guy has a RPG. Okay.
Enemy cruise missile incoming.
As soon as I hit the word cruise missile. I knew it.
Oh, full cream milk. I stuck one of them. My flag. Oh, shit. I killed both of you. My flag. Oh, shit. You can't catch me. I'm too fast. Oh, I thought I'd try and get up into the container with the flag.
God, I keep fucking spawning behind.
Oh, what is this gun?
UAV overhead.
My flag. Huh. Oh. Fuck.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I've got the flag and I'm up in the container. They're trying everything to kill me and can't. Oh, I finally died up there. That's so toxic. I've got it again. I'm just running it up places just for shits and giggles. I have so much time on the flag.
Enemy flag down.
Oh yes, full cream milk. You have a sniper rifle. Very good for you. You big giant wimp. Go. You're just sitting there in a corner with a sniper rifle. Look at them. They're just sitting there, ADSing the doors. Oh, sorry, man. Didn't see you there. I didn't even know the flag was there. Are we winning? Yes. Wow.
Outstanding. I expect nothing less.
I had more fun than I should be allowed to have running that flag around. I had 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the flag. I was crawling in the containers and jumping around from container to container. And that guy, Full Cream Milk, had a sniper rifle and he kept trying to shoot me and just kept missing. Oh, that is not a... Which one is... Oh, Regina's... See, Tony, you're being a bad person. You're encouraging Regina to buy skins. Stop doing that. You're being a very bad person. You're contributing. See, this is degeneracy, Tony. You're being a degenerate.
Oh, that's nasty.
Well, you know, we need to speak the truth sometimes. When people encourage other people to buy skins, that's a form of degeneracy. So we've got KNGV in here, and he's a guy who has a riot shield and slides around with a knife. So when you see him, just step back and shoot at your feet.
Shoot at my feet or his feet?
Yours, because he'll be sliding into you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks like they've made a change in the game. And so the GPU is running harder. But it could just be Streamlabs. Wow. I was in an... No, mate, I heard you. Your big clod hoppers running around. Oh. Okay. Far out, man. I'm not having any joy killing that guy. Okay, so the dude on C, the back corner. I'm just getting shot everywhere. These guys all running around are not helping me. They're just fucking distracting. Oh, there's a dude in the back corner. Oh, fuck. This game is chalked. You've got 3 idiots with knives and riot shields and 1 clown with a RPG. And somebody just keeps dropping kill streaks everywhere. Oh, man. Okay. Games like this aren't fun. Like, that's the problem. When one side just camps. How did that guy get behind you? Not you. I mean, my.
Enemy UAV.
Of course, that guy's camping a corner. Why wouldn't he be? I'm gonna block this guy, Silent Storm. I don't want to play with the guys who use those crossbows. It's just bullshit. Like, they're like people with RPGs. They don't actually, they're just idiots.
Hostiles at Bravo. Objective. Lock it down. We've lost Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead. Securing B.
His name was Mike Ox Tiny.
Yeah, yeah. I've
That's funny.
I've come across him before. Yeah, Silent Storm gets the old band hammer now. I'll just find the...
Securing Charlie.
Fuck.
Securing Bravo.
So apparently Mike Ox Tiny has all of the kill streaks now. I mean, at some point in time, did the clusters stop or what's going on? Yeah. Look at this guy.
He just shot you in your ass.
No, it wasn't me. That was somebody else.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
got a few camos unlocked for that.
Hmm. Big Mac sauce. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. It's hard to pay attention to what the data is saying about CPU utilization because
You get shot.
yeah, it's on the other screen and the screen's too big. I definitely think like Streamlabs is running. I don't know what's going on. It's running really a lot of GPU utilization. It shouldn't for NVENC. I see a man has been sprayed.
Funny that. Oh, they're going to be coming out with the shotties, are they?
Yeah, I see. This game, of pretty much every Call of Duty, this game, Modern Warfare, has the worst spawn protection. Okay. Sorry, bud.
It has none. It does completely the opposite.
Yeah.
It sticks you in the worst possible place.
This guy, Mr. 187 with his Jack 12. What the fuck? Okay. They got a trophy down in the back left corner.
And they got a crouch walker with a shotgun.
Yeah. They're all running riot shields.
With a shotgun here. Keep my shotgun in, fucking stay up.
Enemy at the forklift. Enemy UAV.
Get lost. Now they're all down by the forklift in the... Controller players playing through stun. What a shock. Get out of it.
Yeah. That's why it makes it so funny when I do it on mouse and keyboard.
Hey, what?
Friendly veto on station for overwatch.
I just keep spawning and they're just shooting me as soon as I... I ran out of bullets. Fuck. Bullshit. Oh, fucking... Oh, they're all down there. Thought that was... Oh, yeah. That dude's brought his fire shotgun out again.
Yep. So I've got my Browning. Got the skeet gun out. Would help him if he jumps. He's mine.
Fucking... Come on, man. Fix your spawns. This is bullshit. Oh. Oh, he has a magic controller too, that guy. I actually would play this game not on crossplay if I could. I would rather play with PC cheaters.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to call that there for me.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same.
Because it's like 1 o'clock here, so...
Yeah.
Bedtime.
Fair enough. All right, mate. Thanks for playing.
No problems. Catch up tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
Bye, buddy.
Bye. Yep, let's get out of that. Oh. Well, that was all right. Yeah, I think I've kind of come to the realization that if I could turn off crossplay and not play with controller players now, I think I would. I'd rather have a harder time finding games than having to deal with the silly aim assist that controller players get. And I do think you run in one in every single lobby. You run into one player who is clearly using like a Cronus or something like that, because like there's good aim, and then there's just locking on and snapping on to people all over the place, and you see that a lot now. I think the only players, it's a pity, right? Because I like Modern Warfare, but I think the only players left in Modern Warfare, a lot of them are just people who bought a Cronus instead of Cold War. So that's what we're sort of left with, which is sort of sad. What else? Tomorrow we'll be back with shooting the shit with Sean on Sunday. Again, no agenda, just turn up and we talk. We talk about things, important things, unimportant things. Maybe we'll talk about, some of my new productivity hacks, my most important thing of the day, my 2-day rule, all those things. Maybe we'll do that. That sounds like fun. But thank you for turning up. If you're watching this on VOD, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. That would be very kind of you. And to Tony and Regina and Jace and all the other people who came and said hello. Doc, thank you. I appreciate it. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Cheers.